Hello and welcome to the second module of this course about good habits for longevity. In the first module, we have seen some of the health risk factors that include your age, sex, and your genes. These risk factors cannot be changed and are known as non-modifiable risk factors. We cannot change getting older, but there are risk factors that can be changed. These are known as modifiable risk factors, and this course will focus on risk factors that can be changed. Together we shall see how we can adopt healthy lifestyle habits that favor longevity. One such modifiable risk factor is known as stress. Our resident pharmacist will explain stress for us and ways how to mitigate stress.
Stress is associated with risk of chronic disease. Work-related stress has been associated with risk of metabolic syndrome, coronary heart disease, acute myocardial infarction, and potentially even type 2 diabetes. The World Health Organization recently recommended an approach to prevention of chronic disease which focuses on tackling multiple modifiable risk factors. Let me start off by discussing stress, because stress is one of the major risk factors when it comes to cardiovascular disease. Stress is an automatic physical response to anything perceived to be a threat, either physical or psychological. It could be a physical threat of attack or imminent danger, or it could be a psychological threat to your self-esteem or self-confidence. Stress is a natural human reaction to a demanding situation. Facing stress is part of our daily lives. We constantly face stress in our daily lives, at work, at home, or even in social settings. By understanding stress, identifying the causes, and having measures to cope with stress, we can better manage our stressors. What are stressors? A stressor is anything your mind thinks may harm you and that triggers a response. These also can be referred to as stress buttons or stress triggers. Stressors vary considerably from person to person. Not everyone perceives and reacts to a particular threat in the same way. You might see a change in your driving route as exciting and different, while another driver might feel confused and anxious. Therefore, what you see as routine and enjoyable may seem unbearable and threatening to someone else. Urbanization, increasing mobility, and the globalization of information and business continue to fuel accelerated lifestyles and generate rising levels of stress for many. In particular, work-related stress has become a substantial health challenge in many countries, with significant impact on business productivity. Without radical changes to lifestyles, we can expect heightened struggles with stress. Heightened alertness, difficulty focusing, short temper, irritability, and sometimes even breathlessness are all signs of stress. The stress response is an instinctive survival response that prepares you for flight or fight. It prepares you to react mentally and physically in ways that will help you handle a perceived threat. Adrenaline is released to prepare your mind and body for action. Your breathing and heart rate increases, blood sugars are released to give your muscles more power. The brain releases hormones that ease pain and make you more alert. You get a nervous feeling like butterflies in your stomach. In an instant you have extra strength, alertness, energy, and endurance to protect yourself. Any stressor that your brain and nervous system perceive as threatening will put you on the same red alert. Stress is not always unhealthy. It can actually motivate you. Stress can cause positive change and action. Pressure of a project deadline at work, for instance, or filling your taxes on time, may motivate you to concentrate a bit harder and manage your time better. Stress can prompt you to create new ways to achieve your goals. However, the stress becomes overwhelming or is chronic if it is ongoing for a long time. The physical changes from the heightened state of alertness can cause physical, mental, as well as emotional problems. Common consequences of overwhelming or chronic stress are many and include anxiety, poor concentration and low presence, decreased personal effectiveness or productivity, It can also lead to heart disease and asthma, interpersonal problems, and depression. So finding alternative lifestyle and stress reduction techniques is extremely important.
Avoid chronic stress and anxiety. Anxiety and stress may significantly decrease your lifespan. For instance, women suffering from stress or anxiety are reportedly up to 2 times more likely to die from heart disease, stroke, or lung cancer. Similarly, the risk of premature death is up to 3 times higher for anxious or stressed men compared to their more relaxed counterparts. Studies show that pessimistic individuals have a 42% higher risk of early death than more optimistic people. However, both laughter and a positive outlook on life can reduce stress, potentially prolonging your life. Finding ways to reduce your anxiety and stress levels can extend your lifespan. Find something that helps you distress. This could be something as listening to music or something else that you enjoy doing. There are many ways how you can distress and achieve physical relaxation. The sandbag technique is a simple way of achieving physical relaxation. The sandbag technique. Find a comfortable resting position in a place where you are not likely to be disturbed. Feel free to lie on the bed or floor, sit upright or recline in a chair. Make sure to save this course to be able to come back and do this technique whenever you feel stressed. Slowly inhale through the nose and exhale just as slowly. Bring your attention to your physical body. How are you feeling? Is your body calm? Do you notice any areas of tension? Acknowledge these areas and begin. Imagine your entire body as a heavy bag of sand. Now, visualize each part of your body as its own individual sandbag, tied tightly to keep it closed. The muscles in your feet are sandbags, and so are your calves, your thighs, and each area of your body. Bring your attention to your left foot. Feel the heaviness of the sand in that sandbag that is your foot. It is so heavy you almost couldn't lift it even if you wanted to. Now, watch the sandbag untie itself. Watch as the sand slowly spills out until the bag is empty. Feel the weight of your foot change as the sand pours out of it slowly and smoothly. Feel every muscle in your foot relax and become weightless. When all the sand has emptied out and your foot is completely relaxed, notice the difference in feeling between your left foot and your right foot. Notice how the left foot feels light and airy while the right foot feels heavy and weighed down. Sense the difference between that lightness of your left foot and the heaviness of the rest of your body. Bring your attention up to the calf of your left leg and repeat this visualization. Watch the sandbag of your left calf untie itself and allow the sand to gently flow out of it until it is completely empty. Repeat this process for each section of your body. Don't leave anything out. Muscles you visualize releasing the sand from in this way, the more relaxed your physical body will become. By the time you finish practicing this technique, you'll feel peaceful and relaxed in both body and mind.